could, I'd like to call the Board of Commissioners meeting for October 21st to order. I'd like all to rise and for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the invocation by Chairman James Shotwell. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would ask each person in their own way to assume a reverent stance. Good and gracious God, watch over us this evening as we conduct the business of Jackson County in the state of Michigan. Please help us to follow your words, your thoughts, and your paths as we work through this, be in our minds, on our lips, and in our heart today through your Son. Amen. I'll go ahead and do it now. Michael Overton, if you'd like to introduce the facilities director at this time.
Sure. Blake Upright, and he started yesterday. Why don't you come up and tell us a little bit about yourself, where you came from, and your life story.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, started there. My name is Blake Upright. I come from Eaton County. I have a pretty lengthy history in the public sector. A lot of years in Lansing, working with Tri-County Mental Health. Most recently, I was with Kent County. I've been a facilities director, project manager over large projects for Ottawa and Kent County since 21. So I have a fair amount of knowledge to bring to the team, and I'm eager to get in and start working with them. It's been a little bit of a fire hose drinking contest the last day and a half, but we're getting there.
Yeah, very much. For those who may not be aware, we are in the throes of doing something in every building in the county, in the parking lots and the solar panels, all kinds of good stuff. So you're in for a lot of fun.
Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. At this time, I'd ask the clerk to call the roll, please.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Commissioner Bear.
Present.
Commissioner Walls. Here. Commissioner Kennedy.
Here.
Commissioner Duckham. Commissioner Pileski.
Here.
Commissioner Willis.
Here.
Commissioner Williams.
Present.
Commissioner Snell.
Here.
Chairman Shotwell.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Entertain a motion to approve the agenda. We have a motion and support. Any corrections, deletions, or additions? Hearing nor seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. We have no awards and recognition. Are there any communications or petitions to present to the clerk? Seeing none, we have no special hearings or public hearings. This time we've arrived at public comment. Public comment guidelines, each individual will state their name. You have 3 minutes to address the board. You may only address the board once under this public comment opportunity and may not yield your time to others. Board members will not debate nor answer questions at this time. Please step forward if you'd like to speak under public comment.
Good evening, Mr. Chair. Douglas Brinker. I am a candidate for the open board position at Lifeways Community Mental Health here in Jackson. A little bit about myself, born and raised in Jackson, January 31st, 1963, in W.A. Foote Memorial, which is now the Anderson Building. If you're not familiar with the Anderson Building, it is the mental health unit. I went into the U.S. Navy right out of high school because Eastern Michigan wouldn't take me. I sought the seas of the Navy, the oceans, Beirut, Lebanon, and then I returned home only to find myself in a number of different jobs that ultimately led me down some dark, deep roads that led to 2 suicide attempts. I sought treatment at Lifeways in September of 1999 after my first attempt, and ironically, just 2.5 weeks ago, I retired nearly 8 years from as a veteran peer support specialist with Lifeway. So talk about full circle, ladies and gentlemen. I am a product of full circle. I've spent my whole life, I've spent 53 years in the community as a volunteer, right from Scouts to Toastmasters to the JCs to now my appointment for 7 years as the Department of Michigan Veterans of Foreign Wars Mental Health Director, and here in Jackson, the Jackson County Military Coalition Chair, and founder of Beacon for Hope LLC, where HOPE stands for helping one person every day. Published author, My Dark Shadow, From a Suicidal Self to a Purpose of Hope, that just released. And it isn't about money, it's about saving lives, because I'm tired of the 8,550 veterans that take their life every year because we just throw money at it and we don't do something about it. So I seek that appointment to the open position of Lifeway's board member. Thank you.
Good evening, Commissioners. Russ Jennings. I'm going to wear my Leone Township trustee hat this month. I want to talk about the additional road funding that come through the state of Michigan with the new state budget. I know everybody probably expected it to be a lot more than it was, but we did get some extra funding poured into each county. The reports I'd seen for Jackson County was $7.2 million. I'm being told it's around $7 million. With that come a reduction of revenue sharing, not only for the county, but for the townships also. I think all municipalities. And the structure for road match, 70-30 road match that's provided by Jackson County to the townships, which is a struggle for many townships to utilize as it is. I know some do, I know Leone Township does not. But I'd like to make a recommendation that you guys please consider moving the match to 60-40 or better yet 50-50. I did do some research around the state, and yes, most are 70-30, but many are 50-50, and there's some 60-40s that are kind of all over the map. But I would hope that you would take this $7.2 million and think about the townships and just lowering the match for the townships. It may, I know in Leone Township, there's been some discussion about some special assessments on streets, that it might entice those people on the streets to approve that special assessment if we move that. I don't see Leone Township utilizing it, but maybe if it was 50-50, it would change the game. But I'm looking at all townships with the reduction of that 8%. So the townships that do put in a little bit, minus the millages, what townships have millages, some, from what I hear from my commissioners, chip in for some road funding with the 70-30. That could be a problem with them with the 8% revenue sharing reduction. So it's in your guys' hands. I'm just hoping that you'll help look out for the townships a little bit. Thank you.
Hello. My name is Rachel Warner, and I work for Representative Kathy Schmaltz, and she just sent me here to introduce myself to all of you since I haven't been here before. I just started working with her just a couple months ago, so I just wanted to say hello and see what was going on in the county and give you all just a quick update of a couple things that we're going to see coming down to Jackson from the recently passed state budget. So in case you haven't heard, we have $1.5 million that Representative Schmaltz helped to bring down to Cascades for restoring that, and then $750,000 for improving Ella Sharp Park trails and adding a bike library for that too, and then $1 million for building a family shelter at the Interfaith Shelter for families to stay together. So we were really happy to see that, and if you have any other specific questions or anything, I have cards if you'd like my information, or you can always reach out to our office. Thank you.
I would ask that you give the clerk the card, please. One of your cards.
Oh, yeah.
That would be helpful.
Yes.
That way all the commissioners would have it. Thank you.
Good evening, David Hammond, Tree City of Jackson. Thank you, commissioners, for the work that you do. I want to put my name in the hat for the County Land Bank. I noticed in the last General Government Standing Committee that there were no committee recommendations, and there might be an opening for the nonprofit or the public member. It looks like the public member has submitted the information, but I think I also qualify for the nonprofit membership. I'm on the board of directors for Grove Jackson. I am also the vice chair of the City of Jackson's Planning Commission. I'm also on the Board of Review. This aligns with my interest of curiosity, but also engagement with what's going on in the land bank. So my application came in Sunday after catching up with this. If nominations are taken on the floor tonight, I'd appreciate it. If not, I'm happy to wait a month, whatever you think's best. Enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Any other public comment? Any other public comment? Public comment is now closed. I would ask that the Board of Commissioners for a motion for the Human Services Committee to have its special session, please.
So moved.
I have a motion and support. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Chairman of Human Services Committee, Earl Pulaski. Commissioner Pulaski, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and this is a special meeting for the purpose of recommending appointments to the full board to certain boards and commissions. We have two vacancies at present, or two appointments to make. One opening is for a public member of the DHHS board here in Jackson County for a term expiring October of 2028. The current member is Kenny Price. Mr. Price has not applied. We have had no applicants so far for that opening. And with the indulgence of my committee, I will ask that we pick that back up in the November committee meetings, if there's no objection. Next up would be the Lifeways primary consumer member for a term expiring March of 2028. That is currently vacant, has been vacant for a few months now after the resignation of that member of the Lifeways board. We are very pleased to have a half a dozen applicants. They being Sarah Allison, Douglas Brinker, Barbara Freisinger, Lauren Lake, Jennifer Pallone, and Amy Rich. And Chair will entertain nominations. Douglas Brinker is nominated. Are there other nominations? Commissioner Bear.
Nominate Douglas Brinker.
Douglas Brinker is nominated. Thank you. Are there any other nominations? Hearing no other nominations, Chair will now ask for your vote. All those in favor of recommending Douglas Brinker to the full board will please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. Mr. Chair, that concludes the work, and we stand adjourned at the call of the chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Pulaski. At this time, entertain a motion to reopen the Board of Commissioners meeting. I have a motion and support. Any questions? We are going to go from where we're at right now to item 8A. So it would be where we're restarting the general commission meeting, sir. Yes, sir. So at this time, all in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Duly carried. The appointments that were made at the special meeting will appear under the appointments for Human Services, Commissioner Bear, that will occur later in the meeting. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the September 23rd meeting. I have a motion and support. Are any additions or corrections? Commissioner Bear.
Thank you, Chairman. I'd like you to bring everybody's attention to the new business, item 17A, Drain Commissioner's recommendation on the landfill. The vote count listed in the agenda, or listed in the minutes, is not correct. It shows 4 people voting no, myself, who made the motion, Corey Kennedy, who seconded the motion, and that vote was 100% approval. Anybody need to look at the video of that meeting? You don't need to watch the whole video. Advance to 1 hour and 6 minutes into the tape. That's when the voting starts. So I would recommend correcting that vote count.
Is that a motion?
Yes,
Support.
I accept it as a friendly adjustment to the minutes. Any other items for correction? Hearing none, we will vote to approve the minutes as amended by Commissioner Bear. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Those opposed? Duly carried. We've arrived this time at the consent agenda. Entertain a motion for the consent agenda. I have a motion and support for the consent agenda. Any items for removal from the consent agenda?
No.
Hearing none. Madam Clerk, when you're ready, you may call the roll.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Commissioner Walls.
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy.
Yes.
Commissioner Pulaski.
Yes.
Commissioner Willis.
Yes.
Commissioner Williams.
Yes.
Commissioner Snell. Commissioner Bear.
Yes,
Chairman Shotwell.
Yes,
Motion passes.
thank you. We now move to item 13, Standing Committee, Public Safety and Transportation, chaired by Vice Chairman Corey Kennedy. Commissioner Kennedy, your meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Tonight, we're going to have the sheriff present his request for purchase of new equipment. That's going to be firearms and the related equipment to the firearms that he's requesting. Good evening, Sheriff Schutte.
Good evening. Thank you. So what you have in front of you is a staff report that is requesting the purchase of Glock Model 45, which is a 9mm, and that can be a little bit funny to look at because you think it's a 45 caliber, but it's actually a 9mm handgun for transition for our deputies. So the reason for this is simply modernization. We have a pistol right now, it's Model 17, a Glock Model 17. It's also a 9mm handgun. And right now, pardon me, right now we use iron sights in order to shoot the weapon accurately. This would allow this new gun allows us to use an aim point sight, which is a different type of sight. Instead of closing one eye and lining up a dot in the middle of 2 other dots, you just put one red dot, which is an electronic dot on the gun, onto the item that you are intending to shoot. You use both eyes and they're wide open. It's much simpler to fire the gun that way accurately. It literally makes a good shooter a great shooter. And we have good shooters. We have some great shooters. But this makes our good shooters great shooters. And I think that's paramount for public safety, because when you're thinking about unfortunate circumstances where our deputies have to draw their weapons and they have to fire them, they need to hit the target they're intending to hit. And this gun will increase that accuracy probably twofold. It is that much of a game changer. Currently, I believe all the area departments have this right now. I think Jackson PD is currently in transition getting them, but I believe all the rest of them have transitioned to this. So we're a little bit behind, and I hate being a little bit behind, but I knew this was going to be a big ask. It's a lot of money to do this, and And essentially, that's why I'm here today. I've had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Overton about it and to see if, in fact, we can do that through our capital fund. He assured me that money is available for us to do this. It will cost us a little over $100,000 to do it. However, we get $29,000 instant credit for the firearms that we have currently that we would be trading in. So we get credit for the firearms that we have, trade them in, and then it brings our costs down to a little over $83,000 and some change. So that also includes lights for the guns for our patrol deputies. It doesn't include them for corrections deputies. They don't need them because they'll be in lighted areas. And it's also a lot more training to train with a light on a gun for somebody who doesn't need it. And that's an additional cost of more ammunition and so forth. So what we're asking for are the firearms for our patrol division and our corrections division to have the choice point, aim point on it. And it also includes the holsters and the lights for patrol deputies. So I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. I know this is a really quick informational about what could be a kind of complicated topic.
Committee members, I know we all read through this, but do you have any questions?
Commissioner Williams does.
Commissioner Williams?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So just one quick question. Excuse my arrogance on this, but I'm just curious, what is the lifespan of this particular gun?
So in general, guns last about 10 years, 8 to 10 years before you have to start changing the extractor spring, the recoil spring, and different things of that nature. So what we're looking at right now with the Glock 17 is having to change those things. So that's going to be some additional costs. Some of the things that were included in your staff report were the mechanical aspects of that. So you can see that we're about $8,800 that we're going to have to start changing out on our current weapons. But that doesn't include time and how, we talked about how we might be able to calculate this. We do have armorers, in other words, people that can legally and certifiably take care of the guns, break them down, put the new parts in them, and then put them back together. We do have them on our staff, but calculating the hours was really difficult to do. So what you see in front of you is simply the cost of the repairing parts.
I see. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Nothing further.
Thank you.
Any other, Commissioner Bear?
Not a question, a comment. This is a very low cost, in my mind, based on what our deputies do for us, the security they bring to our community, putting their lives on the line every day they go out the door. This is a very low cost for what we receive back from our deputies. I think everybody should support this.
Thank you. Any up, Chairman Shotwell?
I do. Just to answer for the public, the reason why we trade them in and not sell them ourselves is because of the time and everything involved in the disposal of the firearm?
That's correct.
Okay. Because I know people are going to ask us that.
Yeah. So what we will do, most of these guns will probably be bought up through the company by our deputies. They'll buy their own guns back.
Okay.
So that's likely what'll end up happening. So they'll take whatever cost that Kiesler's, the outlet that we're purchasing them from, would give us for it and then buy them back. So they'll likely buy the firearms back anyway.
And
I know I will mine.
just for, again, discussion, the light dot, does it appear on the assailant that you're
does
aiming the
not.
gun at?
No, sir, it does not. It appears within the screen that the deputy's looking through.
Okay.
Any other committee member questions? If none from the committee, I'd be looking for a motion to forward to the full board with recommendation of approval.
So moved.
Moved by Bear, supported by Williams. We'll take a roll call vote, Madam Clerk.
Yes, Mr. Chair, as I find my correct sheet. Commissioner Bear,
Yes.
Commissioner Walls,
Yes.
Commissioner Williams,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy.
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right, that'll be forward to the full board, and
So I'm going to ask you at this time to entertain a motion from the full board to vote for that, because this is during standing committee time.
okay. I'd be looking for motion for approval. Motion by Bear, is there support? Supported by Williams again. Any discussion? If you could post the vote, Madam Clerk?
It is posted. Voting is now closed. It passes unanimously.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you very
Sheriff.
much.
Have a
Thank
good
you,
night.
everyone.
That concludes business for public safety and transportation.
Thank you. Standing Committee, General Government. Chairing the committee tonight is Commissioner Walls. Commissioner Walls?
Thank you, Chairman Shotwell. First tonight, we need to look at appointments. And we have opening on our land bank for a nonprofit representative. Lindsay Knoll was the current member. We have a late applicant that presented tonight, Mr. Hammertree. We also have a public member, Mary Walcott is the current member, applicant, Mary Walcott. And commissioner was Corey Kennedy, and our applicant was Corey Kennedy. At our committee member meeting, Corey Kennedy was moved forward. The other two, I'll be looking for nominations and recommendations.
I nominate David Hammontree.
David Hammertree has been nominated
Yeah, for the.
for the nonprofit representative. Are there any other nominations? I'll request a vote.
All in favor of Mr. Hammersley, please say aye.
Aye.
Hammertree.
Aye.
Those opposed? Hearing none, Mr. Hammertree passes.
Thank you. And for the public member, we have Mary Walcott. I'd like to nominate Mary Walcott.
Are there any nominations from the floor? Hearing none, all in favor of Mary Walcott, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Congratulations, Mary, you're returned.
Thank you. And our last one, our recommendation was Corey Kennedy. He is the current member. He is the applicant. The committee has recommended Corey Kennedy.
Any nominations from the floor? All in favor enthusiastically supporting Corey Kennedy, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Duly carried.
Thank
Commissioner
you.
Walls.
We'll go to item 14B, the Drain Commissioner 2024 report. We all saw this report at the standing committee meeting, and we had a question whether or not we could approve the report without our Drain Commissioner giving it to us physically, and that has been answered. We can go ahead and approve that report. Were there any questions that perhaps Mr. Overton can answer, or I'd be looking for a recommendation or a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay, 14C. Retiree health insurance, Michael?
Good evening, Commissioners. You have a staff report in front of you regarding the post-65 health insurance request for 2026 plan year. We submitted bids. We went out for an RFP. We received 4 bids back. We are recommending to transition the post-65 Medicare Advantage plan to Aetna Insurance. And that will save us an approximate cost of $136,000 in cost savings from the current 2025 plan year. I'd be happy to answer any questions regarding any of the RFP process or the post-65 plan.
Commissioner Kennedy.
Current plan is carried by who?
Current plan is currently Humana Insurance.
Who was showing a 7.2% increase, correct?
That is correct.
So it's more like a 14.6%.
Differential.
Okay, thanks.
Any other commissioner questions? Commissioner Willis.
Yes, excuse me, thank you, Mr. Chair. And there's no change in the level of service that we're getting?
No, level of service will remain the same, and this is a Medicare Advantage plan. So once again, they have to offer all the Medicare plan options as well as additional options. But the Silver Sneaker plan remains intact. There's small transitions with the prescription drug plan, with the formulary list. But once again, that's natural with any plan transition. The nice part is Humana, we had some difficulties because they were in open negotiations with Trinity Health, which was not a part of their active program in planning. That resulted in a lot of bills having to be submitted by our retirees, which caused a great deal of problems. The nice news is Aetna does have Trinity Health on board, so that will not be a problem in 2026.
Thank you, sir. No further questions.
Entertain a motion.
Support.
I have a motion and support. Any further questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Duly carried. Thank you, Michael. Standing Committee Human Service, Commissioner Walls, thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Human Services Standing Committee chaired by Commissioner Pileski. Commissioner Pileski.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We return again to the appointments calendar, reminding commissioners that we have an open member for the DHHS board, and we will be taking that up at our November committee meeting, at which time I expect to see applicants. The next item is the Lifeways primary consumer member for a term expiring March of 2028. The chair is currently vacant. We've had a half a dozen applicants: Sarah Allison, Douglas Brinker, Barbara Freisinger, Lauren Lake, Jennifer Pallone, and Amy Rich. The committee recommendation is Douglas Brinker, and we bring him forward for adoption by the full board.
Any nominations from the floor? Hearing none. All in favor of Doug Brinker, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Duly carried. Commissioner Pileski.
I want to express my appreciation to all those who applied. We do need excellent people on committees and boards. So thanks for all the applicants, and congratulations to Doug Brinker. We look forward to welcoming him to the Lifeways Board. Thank you, Mr. Chair. That is all we have tonight.
Thank you, sir. We have no unfinished business. Is there any new business to come before the board? Seeing nor hearing none, we return to public comment. This is your second time. You'll have 2 minutes to address the board. You may only address the board once under this public comment opportunity and may not yield your time to others. Board members will not debate nor answer questions at this time. Any public comment?
Hi, David Hammontree. It's a long one, I know. Thanks for the vote. Look forward to working with you. Have a nice night.
Mr. Chair, fellow commissioners, thank you for the appointment, and I look forward to not just serving Lifeways, but to serve our community where I've born and raised in. This is where I will die. And as a disabled Iraq vet, it's an honor to serve those many individuals that need services for mental health like I once did.
Any other public comment? Any other public comment? Public comment is now closed. Commissioner comments? Seeing none, in accordance with MCL 15.268, a collective bargaining agreement, litigation, and a settlement strategy and a matter of Halsted versus Jackson County. At this time, we entertain a motion to go into closed session. We have a motion and support. Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Pileski,
Yes.
Commissioner Willis,
Yes.
Commissioner Williams,
Yes.
Commissioner Snell,
Yes.
Commissioner Bear,
Yes.
Commissioner Walls,
Yes.
Chairman Shotwell.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Upstairs? Yes. We'll go upstairs or downstairs or around. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Entertain the attorney recommendation in the case number 24-2468NI, Halsted versus Jackson County. I so move. Do I have support? Support. Madam Clerk, are you ready to call the roll?
Commissioner Pulaski.
Yes.
Commissioner Willis.
Yes.
Commissioner Williams.
Yes.
Commissioner Snell. Yes. Commissioner Bear.
Yes.
Commissioner Walls.
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy.
No.
And Chairman Shotwell.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Leadership.
Thank you, Commissioner Pulaski. I'm going to show you some leadership here.
So,
Commissioner Kennedy, you're up.
Make a motion to authorize the board chair to sign the successor collective bargaining agreement with the POAM Corrections Deputies consistent with the terms of the stipulated 312 award upon approval as to form by the county's legal counsel.
We have a motion and support. Any questions?
to be clear for the record, Commissioner Kennedy, was that you making the motion?
Yes, it was.
And that was Commissioner Bear was the second?
Yes, it was.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yes.
Please.
Commissioner Willis?
Yes.
Commissioner Williams?
Yes.
Commissioner Snell? Yes. Commissioner Bear?
Yes.
Commissioner Walls?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Pulaski?
Yes.
Chairman Shotwell?
Yes,
Motion passes.
thank you. Entertain a motion to adjourn? I have a motion and support. All in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Duly carried.